What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of the Road to Glory. It is World Cup Day 2, or World Cup Season, World Cup Promo Day 2. I'm going to be taking this team that you see on the screen into a game of FUT Champs. It's basically the same team as last time, except we've got Papin up front this time instead. We've got Ljungberg on the bench, we've got the Messi on the bench, the Son on the bench. Yes, they're timed cards, but we're still going to take them in. And I'm basically gonna complain a lot. So I'm really sorry. I am really sorry. I've got to get it off my chest. I've got to speak about it. I've got to express my frustrations. I don't have to. I'm choosing to. I don't have to. That's a lie. I'm choosing to express my frustrations. And I think it comes mostly from me having expectations around FIFA that are too big, right? And somebody tweeted me today, because I tweeted a thread, and I'm going to read that tweet, the thread of the tweets, right? As the way to kind of explain where this began. And it actually began with the 6 PM content being garbage, basically. Oh, this guy's got a fantastic team. And then I tweeted, the King World Cup Hero SBC is mad expensive, but the card is so sick. 4-star, 5-star. After Glory mini release, got Kim Min Jae and Zachary in there too. That's all the content today, though. World Cup season fell off fast. And obviously, it was only a few people overall, especially compared to how many people read my tweets or how many people... foul ref. How many people read my tweets or how many people interact with my tweets or anything, right? You know, I think only about 12 or 15 people kind of mentioned that, what do I mean it's fallen off, blah, 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 right? But I kind of sat there thinking to myself, what do I mean? As Darwin Núñez bags out, what do I mean? And so I had a little deep think. And I ended up saying, and I started a thread. It's only 4 tweets long, so it shouldn't take me more than a few seconds to read. Hopefully we'll get through here. I said, here's why I think the World Cup content died off fast. Sorry for the thread. This new tab or mode looked to be a breath of fresh air, talking about, that little FIFA World Cup mode. Oh, what a read that is. But you can't actually do anything with it. You only get the rewards at the end of the season, which is in 52 days' time. And that is, by and large, very true, right? We don't get anything from that tab at all. Oh, Thiago, we don't get anything from that tab at all. We can't do anything with that tab. It's just like you collect the players, and that's the extent of it. You just get the players, right? So that's where I was with that. Oh, that's a good ball for him to get me on a counter. Oh, I've let him through there. I do that a lot, don't I, guys? I'm awful with regard to that sort of stuff there. I've shielded him out well there. I carried on. The new World Cup cards are pointless beyond swaps. There is no World Cup specific SBCs to put them in. There is no duplicate storage. Not that you'd need it anyway, because, hey, guess what? There's no World Cup SBCs specifically to put them in. And there is no use for them in game unless you hit a Messi, Ronaldo, Mbappe, or Neymar. Or, for example, Heung-min Son, or, like, basically they're like gold cards, right? There's a handful of them at best where they're like superb. And then beyond that, they're just useless, right? There's not a single one of those World Cup modes past doing the World Cup objectives that you're sitting there thinking, oh my days, man, I'm gassed. I can't wait to use this guy in insert thing or insert thing. Now, of course, I do also concede the fact that we are only 2 days into this promo and we don't know what EA have got coming. But unfortunately, and we'll arrive at this point in a little while too, unfortunately, we know EA all too well. And the likelihood is, the truth of the matter is that nothing's coming, right? Because this was supposed to be the thing that was coming. The World Cup game mode, the World Cup in FUT is always the biggest thing within FUT, right? It's always that thing that people get the most excited about. It's always that thing that people just live for in the World Cup campaign. And I also understand why the cards are timed, because we're only in November and we can't afford for the power curve to be too gross. However, the power curve is already gross. We already have ridiculous cards, and that Keane is another one. Okay, he's quite expensive, but there's ways and means to pick him up. You can go and get the Patrick Vieira when the tokens are out. You could there's a whole bunch of real cool cards that are just like I think I might even have a look on the oh dear, have a look on the old Team of the Year cards and compare these cards to those cards, and you know, so there. I digress. I then said there is no way after completing certain objectives to even obtain the World Cup cards unless you buy packs from the store, which is just a joke. You know, like you can do today that five player upgrade pack, and that's about it, right? Otherwise, that is literally it. Oh, papi. Oh. Oh. Oh, papi. He's just the he's too good. I then carried on to say SBC content is just the same old, literally nothing creative for the biggest footballing show on earth. No change in rewards for champs or rivals. Just about the only thing that's genuinely worthwhile is the swaps. And I do think the swap stuff is very good, right? I think the icons are brilliant. I then said, I understand we're only 2 days into a 54-day season of World Cup content and we can't have it all at once. However, I'm just very underwhelmed with the copy-paste attitude again EA have taken. Sorry for rant. And that is where I'm at. And there is a little bit more to this that we're going to get to. But the genuine truth is that once again, this game is the same. Like, there are some nuances that are changed, and we're talking minimals, but squad battles rewards are the same. Rivals and champs are the same. Champs qualifiers is the same again this year. SBCs are the same. Draft is the same. It's just all the same, right? And it got me to thinking, like, there's only so much of the same you can appreciate year on year. And somebody responded to me with that tweet. There was a lot of responses to that tweet. And as with watching this video, I know that some of the responses would be, yes, you're absolutely right. Some of the responses would be, no, screw you, this is insane. And some of the responses will be in between. You know, oh, I kind of see what you're saying, but also, or, yeah, I do agree with you, however, or I don't agree with you, but I get, you know, see where you're coming from. There'll be a lot of that as well, right? So, but amidst all of the kind of like responses I kept getting from, oh, see, this is where I just want to dink it to him. Yeah, see? I mean, oh. One person responded to me and said, many of us have just played the game too long now, seen it all, done it all. And I read that, and it was like, for me, in my brain, a penny dropped. I was literally like, oh, do you know what? That just, how I didn't even come to that conclusion myself. It just makes the most sense. We have seen it all, and we have done it all. We have seen all SBCs. We have done all SBCs. We have seen World Cup modes. We've done World Cup modes. But then I started thinking, well, actually, I have seen it all. I have. And maybe you have too watching this, and maybe you haven't. And that's exactly where the differential of opinions, not exactly. It's not like everyone who's been playing the game for a long time hates the World Cup game mode and everyone who's been playing it for a short amount of time loves the World Cup game mode. It's not that black and white. But it just made a lot of sense. I thought, yeah, do you know what? There's somebody right now playing this game, and this is their first or second ever version of FIFA. The first time or second time they've ever played it. And they're absolutely... Is there something wrong with my camera? Oh, it looks like there is. Sorry if my camera's like weird now. Every time I'm moving here, it's like going weird. There's somebody that's playing this game. This is their second year ever on FIFA, or maybe their first year ever on FIFA. And they are just in love with this content. They've never seen anything like it. They might be new to gaming, they might be new to Ultimate Team Series, new to FIFA. They might have come across from like Madden or NHL or NBA 2K, and they're looking at all this and they're just thinking, my God, this is brilliant. Like, EA are nailing it here. But then also you'll have players like me and like a lot in the community and like a lot of you guys, because obviously a lot of you guys have been watching me for a lot of years, and you're sitting there thinking, man, it looked so promising, didn't it, from what EA gave us and what EA offered us. And then it turned out that it was just the same again. And, you know, the last big change that EA made was... oh, yeah, little dink. Oh, it's lovely. I've got that little dink in my game now. The last big change EA made was changing FUT Champs introducing FUT Champs, I'd say, actually was the last big change that they made. Introducing FUT Champs into the world, and then Rivals and Squad Battles as well, I think, which was like 2 years after or whatever, right? They were the biggest changes. And they were very good. The change before that was draft. Before that, we had the tournaments, which they removed, which I think people loved in general. I don't quite know why they've removed them. I did hear a murmuring that it was something to do with they didn't have licensing to do tournaments, and that was what it was for. But I don't know how true that is. You know, that was just like a through the grapevine sort of thing. But it might be true. I'm not gonna try and decide either way. Oh my days, that is broken. That's actually broken. That's ridiculous. All this whole time, I was putting way too much power on it. Wow, fair enough. And somebody else responded to me on Twitter today and said, who cares about the cards or the SBCs? It's get your 11 wins in Rivals, sorry, in Champs, or 9 or 6, depending on how many you can be bothered. Get your 8 wins in Rivals, and then it's basically done. And I think it come back always to the same issue, always. And that is the gameplay, the game modes within the gameplay, I think is the biggest problem. Like, look at the cards we've got right now. We have got a World Cup hero. Do you know how cool that is? I'll tell you how cool that is. That is absolutely incredibly cool. We have got Path to Glory cards. We have got Ones to Watch cards. We have got all of these cool card designs, all of these cool card types, all of these cards that have different, like, abilities in terms of getting upgraded or not getting upgraded. For the first time ever, we have got timed cards, right? That's mad. Never would I have thought I've seen timed cards. And what, for me, timed cards has opened up the opportunity for EA to do is do things a little bit more creative in seasons where they can bump the power curve up massively using timed cards, but not the cards that aren't timed. Those cards stay. They stay not bad per se, but they just stay not timed, I suppose. Oh, I was going to bite that. Go on in. Oh, what a save, Shezers. Yeah, well, like, how cool would it have been if season 1 there's just some like really intense timed cards and EA give us like all this cool content, but at the end of the season they all disappear. But you use those cards, the like boosted sick cards, to get better versions of cards in the regular game mode that the power curve is way slower. So it's almost like you get best of both worlds, right? Like, how cool would that be? Having the ability to use jacked up, juiced up cards, and then hold on, I'm trying to focus here, and then they disappear, and you've upgraded your main team a little bit, right? Like, I think that'd be pretty cool, and maybe that's what EA are working towards. And I'm certainly like happy to give EA another year in terms of like grinding this game out, because obviously next year we lose EA Sports. Lose the connection with FIFA. So this game won't be called FIFA anymore. It will be called either EA Sports FC or something along those lines. It won't change much else within the game other than give EA a little bit of freedoms. So I'm led to believe they'll have a little bit more freedom that they haven't had prior, and it should allow us to have like better options and better things in game, right? So you know, I'm definitely not getting stressed in that regard. But I think the reason why I'm here today, and guess what we haven't heard me say today, which we're not going to hear me say because it's not what it was about after the penny dropped in my head. We haven't heard me say today, oh, guys, I'm going to end the road to glory. Oh, guys, I'm not having fun. Today was a realization. Today was a penny drop moment. Today, oh, what a save from Chesney. Today, I finally got it. I finally got it. It isn't that I'm not loving this game, because I love this game. It isn't that I'm bored of this game, because I love this game. I love this game. It isn't because I'm sick and tired of EA and FIFA, or I'm too old, or I'm just, you know, some old kind of like decrepit man that just wants to bitch and moan. It is literally because I've seen it all. And it's very hard to get motivated to a high level and motivated to open bronze packs again all day, every day. Do you know how good bronze pack method is right now? I made about 25,000 coins in about 10 minutes of doing bronze pack method. It's like there is a silver inform in bronze packs right now, and there is also a Path to Glory player in bronze packs right now. Did you guys know that? One of the Path to Glory players, Messi, one of the Path to Glory players is bronze base card, which means he's in bronze packs. Do you know, in like FIFA 17 and FIFA 18, I would have sat there opening bronze packs until I got it. That would have been it. That would have been the video that day. Would have been, I'm going to sit here, guys, and do bronze packs until I get this special card in bronze packs. But guess what the issue is? I've already got big special cards in bronze packs. I've already got Team of the Seasons in bronze packs. We have got special cards, promo cards. I mean, God forbid nobody's got an icon yet, but man, imagine trying that. But for a lot of people, and I see it, to be fair, I see people tweet me from times like, oh my God, Nep, have you seen this? I just got this Path to Glory guy in a bronze pack. I didn't know you could. And do you know what my response is? Yeah, I know. It's boring. All right. And I sit there and I kind of like internally think, nice, man. And then externally, I'm like, I don't care. We've been getting special cards in bronze packs for years. And that's where it is. That is genuinely where it is. Not a lot excites me. And so going back to where I started this discussion, I think the issue that I have is that I have way too higher expectation from what EA offer or what I expect from EA. And I stupidly let myself believe that this World Cup content was going to be like next level good, right? That's what I thought. I really thought it was going to be insane. And when that first day came and we had that new tab and we had timed cards and we had new moments, and those moments rewards were brilliant, but we had new moments and we had swaps with brand new icon types, and we had World Cup heroes coming out of regular gold packs, you know, gold upgrade packs and such, which has never happened before. I sat here and I thought, oh my God, this is insane. And it's going to be insane. Then the kind of like dust settled. And by the way, I absolutely battered that guy. Fair play to me. Then the dust settled. And the realization of, actually, look at Papin, 6-1, my goat. The realization of the swaps, although the icons are nice and I'm going to take Vieira, it's the same. The, like, let me just break it down again, like, mentally for me, right? Season progress, once again, it's the same. They could be, and they don't need to be. And the reason why they don't need to be is because new people enter this game every year, and people that get sick and tired of it, like me, leave. But overall, they're on a net W, right? Not that I'm leaving, but people like me, you know. Somebody this year would have woke up, played this game for a bit and gone, nah, rather not. And that is it. They're gone. But 100 new people saw some guy on TikTok get a hero out of a 2-player pack and go, oh, I want to do that. And they're back, they're on the game. So, right, but it's the same. Even to the point where the mid-season World Cup season players, yes, they are World Cup nation themed. They're just awful. They're just awful. I don't need them to be 95 rated. And I understand in terms of squad building, you can use them for creativity. But they're just awful, aren't they? And the levels of creativity, then we've got Argentina, Portugal, and Belgium here. And again, these guys are just awful. By the time you can get this card in about 3 weeks, why on earth would you care? Because even right now, this card doesn't get into many people's teams because we have people like De Jong, like Arnautovic, like Erling Haaland, who's about 35,000 coins. Why would you want him? Let alone in 3 weeks' time, how much more stuff people will have and how much higher the power curve will be, that this guy will just not be worthwhile. They could be considerably more creative with this. It's the same. This year, they haven't even done an event yet. We're like, what, 2 months into this game? They haven't even touched this tab. Objectives have by and large been the same. Sometimes they do something in here that's pretty cool, you know, where it's like, oh, win like 20 games and the rewards are cool. But overall, objectives by and large are the same. Milestones, just absolutely the same. It's all right. It's not new. The dynamic duos, yeah, we got more of them this year than we had this time last year, but it's still the same, right? And then foundations obviously just doesn't change. I haven't even finished foundations. That's how. I remember the old Road to Glory guys, episode 1. Oh, I wouldn't dare leave a foundation unfinished. They were so valuable. The trade pile, the same. No duplicate storage yet, even though everything in this game is geared towards untradeable rewards. You can't take squad building. You can't take, squad battles rewards untradeable. You can't take champs rewards untradeable. But rivals rewards, not only can you take untradeable, it benefits you massively because you get more. And then almost everything else in the entire game is geared towards untradeable. So, with that in mind, how we don't have an untradeable storage pile yet is mad. It'd be such a simple thing as well for EA to introduce. They did it in the World Cup game mode 4 years ago. We know it's possible. They just chose not to. So it's the same. The store is the same. The rivals, champs, the fact that FUT Champs, guys, is going to be played during the World Cup when there's going to be no Team of the Weeks, right? The fact that that is going to happen and they didn't put Path to Glory cards as rewards is just a little bit frustrating, right? I get it, but then at the same time, do you know how cheap Path to Glory players are? I'll tell you how cheap. They're dirt cheap. They are, for the most part, discard, other than a very select few others. And so when we get just to the same, 4-star, it just gets to a point where it's like, can I be bothered to do it again? And I am being bothered to do it again. Hell yeah, right? Is that it's the patter, isn't it? And I'm here and I'm playing champs out and I'm doing it efficiently. But the truth of the matter is we've got 2 packs here. Nations Foundations pack. Is this one untradeable? 15 rare gold players from Brazil, Belgium, Argentina, France. 10 World Cup player picks between 2 players. And then this one, Path to Glory Foundations pack. 5 rare players, 1 guaranteed to be 84 or higher. Brazil, Belgium, Argentina, France, or England. I think you can get the thingies out of this. I'm going to buy this, guys. Coins are coins. Coins or whatever, right? We'll get some coins when we finish champs today. Neymar. Fabinho. Oh, dear. Fernando. Jesus. But yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Hopefully, I already have the Qatar player now, don't I? I don't need to hope that we get a Qatar player now. I think there is just so much potential, and there is so much potential with Ultimate Team. And as I say, for people that are kind of like new to the franchise, that have only been here for perhaps 1, 2, or 3 years, this kind of content, you're loving it. I know you are. For people that have been playing this game for some years, for like 3, 4, or more than 3 or 4 years, I assume that you've either moved on, you're not even watching this video, or you're just not enjoying it as much as you once did, which is respectable and fair. Now, I was going to have my FUT Champs Rewards for today. I think I'm only going to go ahead and get myself 6 wins, actually, because it's already 9 PM and I can't stay up forever. You know what I mean? So depending on how quickly I can get through them, I'm going to be back with wherever I finished with my FUT Champs wins. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. Just to show you, I have hit 11 wins with 4 games remaining. It's currently 11:30 PM. It's taken me a fair while to get here. I did throw a couple of games just because I thought it'd be a bit easier. I went 2-0 down in one game and backed out. Went 2-0 down in another game and backed out. Guys, I have had, I'm not even kidding, 6, I know you know what 6 is, but I'll put my hands up anyway, 6 people back out at kickoff. Just into the game, kickoff, back out straight away. How frustrating is that? That's 6 extra games I could have had wins for. And before I go and throw away the wins and get the rewards, I just want to talk a little bit about the team because it is playing sensational. And this man right here, oh, unbelievable. I know he only has 3-star skill moves, but his finishing, as you would expect, he has 99 positioning, finishing, shot power, and long shots. And my God, does it show. 39 goal contributions in 40 games, which is really amazing in this game. The formation is brilliant. This back line is brilliant. This midfield is sensational. Robert 1, I mean, he is just something else, man. Like, what a cool card. What a cool card that is. The only player in this team I don't like, and I really like Richarlison. You look at that, 50 goal contributions in 49 games. He is brilliant. I don't like Nunez. As you can see, he's only got 56 goal contributions in 85 games. I like everything about him up until the ball is in his feet. I've scored some bicycle kicks with him. I've scored some headers with him. I've scored some Travellas with him. But once he gets the ball at his feet, 3-star, 3-star renders him effectively useless. So I don't know if I could have, like, you know, Sorloth in here. Maybe does Sorloth get 3 chem? Yeah, see, I might, for the last game, I might play like this. Well, I haven't actually got any games left, but for the next time I play, I might play like this. I'm going to go and throw away the other games, guys, and I'll be back for the rewards. And there we go, guys. Rank 5 is achieved, of course, from our red picks. All I want is GABRIEL, right? There's no doubt about it. He goes into the Arsenal past and present. It's good to get the coins. The Team of the Week pack. We'll open it all straight away, guys, because obviously we want... Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Maddison, Trippier, and Trap on option. We're going to take Trap because I am going to be trying to use him in an SBC. Next up, we're going to get Schmeichel. Maddison again. I don't think he's worth too much, but we'll take it. Don't tell me I don't get GABRIEL as an option here, please. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. 15 reds on offer. No GABRIEL. I mean, I could buy him, obviously. He's cheap, but I wanted his red version. I don't even want his inform version, man. I wanted his red version. Right, what objectives did we complete? Daily, oh dear. Daily objective and some season progress. Brilliant. Right, we get the World Cup tournament extra large TIFO. Brilliant. 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 I said brilliant. 50,000 coins back in the bag. 4 items have sold. 3 packs in store. I'm going to open the Team of the Week pack first, guys, of course. And then we've got a 50k pack. And I think we get some, some player picks in these as well, which is quite nice, of course. Not that we need them too desperately. Be Brazil. Just show me Brazil. It's England. It's right back. Okay, it's an 86 Kieran Trippier. That's really not bad. Icardi. Is Trippier worth a little bit more than normal? I think he might be. Icardi and Romulo otherwise. And we'll just discard both of those because they're going to be absolutely worthless. And then a 50k pack, guys. Come on, give me another one of these World Cup heroes, EA. No, it is lights up. It's Spain. It's a centre mid. It is Merino. And we get 4... Oh, Romulo in there again. That's all right. Ah, Ruben Dish. Nice. We didn't have him already. Of course, the rating of these doesn't matter. However, we'll take an 88 Ter Stegen as well. And then we'll take Clement Lenglet. And finally, from these player picks, we'll go with Gomez. We will discard the Romulo again. We will put these guys up into the trade path for now. I'll sell those on shortly. And then this is it, guys. The end of today's video. An ultimate pack. Come on. Show me that gold, baby. No, it's only lights up again. Belgium, centre mid. Oh, it's only Yuri Tillemans. That is awful for an ultimate pack, isn't it, guys? Okay, we've got Romulo again. Golovin. Oh, my days. All right. I'll take it back. I mean, it's still pretty tragic, but 3 more informs in there is quite nice. It could certainly... Oh, my days. Oh, my days. It's just Dupe City. Yeah, certainly quite nice. It could definitely have been a lot worse, but the extra informs is going to be nice. So we probably ended up making, I don't know, what was it, 30,000 coins, maybe 40k from the Team of the Week pack, another 40k from Team of the Weeks. So about 100,000 coins right there, plus all the other stuff. We probably made about 140 to 150k this time around. That's not bad for 11 wins, guys. You can't really complain at that. We already owned most of, or two of the guys here as dupes, which means we're in a really good spot with these World Cup players. Got to hope EA give us something fun to do with them. But that is going to be the end of the video for today, guys. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And for now, guys, I'm out.